Good morning, Yogi Clan, and welcome back to Yogi Cycle Service and Safety Tip Tuesday. I am glad you are back. It has been a good week so far. Mama and I just got to celebrate our 24th wedding anniversary yesterday and went out last night. Had a good night, watched kids play a soccer game, and now it's back to work. So I figured I'd share some thoughts on Safety Tip Tuesday. And it mainly revolves around washing your bike. So let's roll the intro and then let's get into it. All right, Yogi Clan, washing your bike. Why in the world would washing your bike be a safety tip? Because when you wash your bike, that's when you, I don't know how to say it any better, intimately get to know your motorcycle. Because you're touching every single part of your bike to wash it. Now you may take that a step further and detail some things, but generally, washing your bike is the best time to look for loose parts. And that to me is a safety tip, because if parts are falling off when you're rolling down the road, that's a problem. Whether it's your license plate that falls off, I've seen all kinds of things. Foot pegs fall off, shifters fall off, license plates fall off, even headlights hanging there by your wiring fall off. All of which could be prevented from washing your bike. I was working on a guy's bike a couple weeks ago, really a couple months ago, and I was doing a T-clock inspection on it and came around to, it was a touring bike, and he had the turn signal light bar across the back of his fender, and I got around to the back of the fender and I was checking the lights and found out that it was very loose. Maybe a couple hundred more miles, those bolts would have worked their way fully out, and then that light would have been dangling by the wiring. And then I noticed that his bike was fairly dirty. Had that bike been clean, he probably would have washed it, and when he would have washed that tail light turn signal area, he probably would have discovered that those lights were loose. So a perfect example, your horn, the horn cover. Yes, it's on a rubber grommet. Yes, it wiggles and moves a little bit. Had a guy contact me this weekend. The bracket that holds his horn fell off this weekend. He was hearing a rattling noise and he wasn't sure where it was coming from. Thought it was the top end of the engine. Nope, it was his horn bracket. Rolling down the road, it falls off. Screw backs out, bolt backs out, nut backs off. Down for the count goes the horn. So you can find out about a lot of these problems by taking the time to wash your bike. And when you're washing your bike, you're getting to know your bike, getting to know and identify all the parts and pieces. And if some of them are coming loose, that's a great time to find it. So there's more than just vanity for reason for keeping your bike looking clean. It's also part of the regular routine maintenance of checking to make sure things are tight. And I would always suggest you get a bottle of blue Loctite and keep it handy. For when you find those parts that start loosening up, taillight covers are notorious for loosening up and coming off. And you know what? I put blue Loctite on mine, and it's been on there for 80,000 miles and hasn't come off yet. And I don't think it will come off because it's probably frozen on there by now. But anyways, blue Loctite, when you're washing your bike and you find something loose, or even if you just find something loose in general, put a little dab of blue. You don't need a lot, just a couple drops on a bolt, and then run it back in and snug it down. Let it 24 hours for it to sit up, and you'll be fine. And I am sorry for this bright sunlight coming in behind me. But there's your safety tip for today. Wash your bikes, because when you're washing your bikes, you're finding loose parts. If you're finding loose parts, you don't want them falling off your bike. I've lost a few parts off the Fat Boy over the years, and when buying those replacement parts, that's when I discovered the blue Loctite secret. So use it. Find some. You can get it at Lowe's for like $5 for a tube. It'll last you a year or so, a couple of years. So get you some Loctite, get you some McGuire's, that gold whatever soap it is from Walmart. Heck, you can probably get the Loctite from Walmart too. And wash your bike. Do me a favor, do you a favor. I don't want to see parts flying off your bike heading down the road. It's not safe for you, and it's not safe for the people behind you. So there you go. Have a wonderful week, Yogi Clan. I am so looking forward to Friday because I am getting on the road. I need a break. It'll be nice to get away, kick off the boots. Probably won't kick off the boots right away because we're riding. But at the end of the day, kick off the boots, sit back, and relax. So I hope you all have a wonderful and a safe Memorial weekend. If you're up in the DC area, give me a holler. And I will talk to you soon. Have a great week, Yogi Clan. Thank you. Peace.